ladies, Tiffany Dawn here, and I'm so excited you're back for the finale of our back to school series, and this is super awesome. Basically, I asked a whole bunch of my friends what they wish they knew when they were in high school, and they have just bared their souls. Looking back, this is the advice that they would have given to themselves when they were in high school. So girls, this is just beautiful, and I hope that this can really encourage you. So check it out.
It's okay for your friendships to change. Sometimes somebody who you were best friends with will grow to be even closer, and sometimes you'll drift apart a little bit, and that's okay. Still invest in friendships and still be true to your friends, but remember that it's not a failure. It's not an issue with you if you guys drift a little bit or aren't as close as you used to be.
Don't be afraid to make the first step in reaching out to people, and also don't be afraid to talk to those people that other people kind of look down upon. You never know, you might find some of your best friends just by taking that step and being kind to someone when someone else isn't kind to them.
Don't worry about what other people think about you. I spent a lot of time not being who I was because I was afraid that people wouldn't like me if they knew the real me. If they knew that I wasn't shy and quiet and didn't go along with everything that everybody wanted to do, that they wouldn't like me. Character is a really important thing and reputation is really important, but what people think about you shouldn't limit you. And if people don't like who you really are, who God created you to be, they're probably not going to be your best friends.
So look for friendships for people who really like you for who you are, and don't get caught up in trying to be popular, because that's really not going to fulfill what you're looking for.
It's not all that it's cracked up to be, so I wish that I didn't change some things about me just to fit in with the cool people.
Don't feel like you have to be in a relationship and like that defines you. Because a lot of times if you're just looking for a relationship, you're gonna settle. And honestly, it's not worth it.
Boys are stupid and they will continue to be silly, at least until the end of college. That still small voice that's saying, let him go, let him go. Listen to it. It's just high school. Let him go.
I'll tell you from experience, guys are gonna tell you anything just to get what they want. Don't give in to that. Like, don't just be like, oh, but he's giving me the attention I want, so I'm gonna like be in a relationship with him or do something that I'm not necessarily comfortable with. But since he's an upperclassman and so cool and popular, don't just focus on that. Focus on the heart and like if he genuinely cares about you.
And other people. If he's just trying to get on your good side, like he can say whatever he wants and do whatever he wants for you, but how he treats other people around him, that's gonna tell you a lot about his character.
It took a long time to learn that the man who will love me is worth saying no for, and that what he falls in love with isn't going to be my body.
Guys, I waited 20 years till I was a senior in college to have my first boyfriend. I knew what I was worth and I didn't want to settle for anything less than that.
I wish I knew what it was like to be strong. I focused a lot in high school on just being a certain size and weighing a certain number. It ultimately limited who I was and my athletic performance and even just my life, because I was always just so consumed with that number. And so once I changed my mentality and started focusing on strength and being a strong person, just completely revolutionized my thinking and my confidence, and being strong is super awesome.
It's okay to be strong. I was called bossy a lot in high school, but really I was just organized. Of course, we want to speak with love and be kind to others, but at the end of the day, it was that drive and that ambition and that organization that got me through college and through my jobs and has gotten me where I am today. So it's actually okay to know what you want out of life and make plans to get there.
Don't play small. You've got a lot of gifts that God's placed within you, and if you allow yourself to shine bright, you will give other people permission to shine bright. So don't play small thinking that you're doing yourself and other people a favor. Be everything that God created you to be.
Yeah, be bold in yourself and who God created you to be. And don't try to change for anybody else, because He made you, you, and the other people them. If He wanted you to be them, He would have created you as them.
When I was in high school and looking into going into college, a ton of people were telling me to think about what I was good at. They're like, you're so good with kids, maybe you'll be a teacher. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, no, I never want to be in a classroom. Don't make me do that. I wish I hadn't been so fixed on figuring out what I was good at. If I could go back to high school, I would want people to tell me, don't worry about what you're going to do. God's going to put it right in place. Just keep your eyes fixed on Him and watch the magical mystery that He's going to unfold in your life.
You don't have to be perfect. I found that I probably didn't take a lot of risks that I would have taken because I was afraid of failing and being imperfect. It's actually a really good thing to take some risks. Your best is what's important, that you're trying your best, and that it doesn't have to be perfect.
You don't need to put on this mask or be fake or pretend like you're just the happiest person on the planet all the time. You can be vulnerable and you can be sad if you want to be. You're emotional. You're allowed to be that.
I think sometimes I got caught up in being an adult too quickly, and I missed out on the little joys in life. Studying too much and not going apple picking with my friends or little things like that. Embrace the time where you can just be a kid and it's okay to be a kid. In fact, we should still be kids.
Have fun. Enjoy high school. It's a really fun time. Get involved. Don't be scared. But also don't neglect your academics.
Yes, that is very true. And I would say, like, start now working on your study habits so that when you get to college, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
So focus on your school, but have fun.
Definitely.
I love this. Thank you to all the people who shared. And ladies, if you have anything you'd add to these tips and this advice, please comment it in the box below. Have an awesome school year. I can't wait to see at the end of this year what you've learned along the way. So have an awesome day, and I will see you girls next week.